Alrighty, back to the DK grind. After finally being done, well, almost done, with the stupid bright ore of the Radiance. Just have 100 cubic meters left, so we're gonna go get that right away. And after we're this, finally out of Radiance for good. It's been so freaking long. One more and we should be good. Never mind, I did it. Just a bit more. Yeah, this. Okay, how many more do I need? That's somehow still not enough, really. Okay, one or two more should do the trick. Last music that isn't stressful. Hi, Blue. Yes, finally. I cannot believe that the last Tiki Bananza stream I did was 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I didn't think it had been that long. Yeah, now we're moving on from musical grinding that requires skill to just mindless, mind-numbing grinding. Back again. And there we go. Finally, bright ore has been done, and Radiant Slayer has been 100% completed. What doesn't feel like it was that long ago? I know. I guess I was really slacking because the setup for grinding bright ore on like off stream on my own, it was so freaking tedious. Actually, I have the video right here. It should be this one. Showing like the full setup of how to grind this ore properly. Like I have to sink that concrete part for those 4 guys to be down there, and then do like this sort of underground channel to make sure that they do spawn below the ground. And I have to position the snow like at a very specific section to make sure that they spawn below the snow, but the snow isn't actually, like the snow is actually above them, so that they are vulnerable. Looks fun, grinding. Thankfully, I don't have to think about bright ore anymore. So now, I'm out of here. Time to move on for the next layer, which is the Grove layer. What a coincidence! Okay, let me just check the Reddit post to see all the materials that I need. The Banger layer. Time to group and move. It do be the time. Let me see. There aren't any like that many materials. There's gold, yes, dirt, stone, concrete, fractonium, apple, and boom rock. I don't have boom rock. Where could the boom rock be, I wonder? Okay, but I do know the spot to grind fractonium relatively quick, so I think I'm just gonna go do that first. Just switch the good to gold so I can go below. Look at these guys. They do be vibing, especially this one. There's like a whole Fractonium family reunion here. Yum, 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 yum. Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to ruin your fun, but I kinda need the materials. I unintentionally got the banana. Okay, how much am I actually grinding for this? Well, this is not nowhere near as fast as I thought it was gonna be. So like doing a round like this, how much Fractonium does it give me? 1,000. I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Okay, but is doing it with the elephant actually like optimal? If I go like this. How long does it take for me to get 10,000? Brother. Broski. I feel like I'm legit getting nothing when I leave with the elephant. There it is, 10,000. This Fractonium has a pleasant little thing with the murder. Yeah, but at the very least, I think I'm just gonna, waste all of my juice cans here. My milk juice cans. Okay, let me experiment. I have 11,300. Okay. If I do it with the Kong, with the Kong, I get around 1,000. Okay. Now let's try with the elephant. Why do I get less with the elephant? What kind of freaking sense does that make? Ah, this is why smashing stats is really, really funky. Bro, I'm literally inhaling more with the elephant. How am I getting less? It seems like it's a very weird way that the materials are coded in this game, where like destroying a material like from one punch, it gives you less than if you destroy it like piece by piece. Really don't understand why it works that way. Hey, destroying these guys like this at least is it's better than just having a single rectangle just hitting him repeatedly, waiting for it to respawn, and then hitting it again and again and again for hours and hours and hours. So I'm thankful for the big party going on here. Snoot snuck in his suboptimal Shonky. Never thought I'd see the day where the elephant is such a suboptimal option. Yeah, I guess this time we're just gonna go full Kong mode. And just send that J-set flying, my goodness. wait, what if I do this? Oh. Actually don't think that's that much faster, but it feels satisfying, you know? Yeah, while I destroy these guys, I'm gonna be thinking of where could the boom rock be? Okay, goodbye, orange skins. The one place where I can think of is maybe it's like in the landfill layer, where there's like this landmines. Where if I touch them, they explode. But I can copy them with poly and then turn them into boom rock. I think that might be the play. Yes, I also don't remember where those mines could be. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of exploration around. And I wish there was a rhythm minigame in Bananza. How didn't I get any gold from that? I literally just smoked that guy. I literally smoked him with one big punch and it gave me 0 gold. You know what I mean? The materials in this game are nonsensical. It's unbelievable. And now it gives me gold, okay. Why didn't I get gold this time? Why am I... okay. Apparently hitting them with a normal punch gives me material, but if I hit him with that one, like roll move, roll punch, doesn't give me material because that makes no sense. So how am I doing? Almost a third of the way there. I have forgotten just how fun it is to grind materials in Donkey Kong Bananza for the Nintendo Switch 2. Hey, looking at the bright side, with this one, I only have 4 layers left. I have this one, Feast, Forbidden, and Planet Core. After that, I'm finally gonna be done for good. This journey that I started in January. Like, this thing could have been done in like less than a month. Only I wasn't such a slacker. Which one am I trading the most? Probably the Feast layer. Because the Forbidden one doesn't have that many annoying materials. But Feast has ketchup. And like I'm pretty sure the ketchup can only be found on top of the giant fries. I think most of them don't have ketchup. Okay, let me take a little break just to see the materials that I have to do. What the frick is going on? Oh, and the apple. Okay, but there's actually 3 apples in this one, so it might not be as annoying as the other one. Okay, grilled cheese. Okay, these 3 are not that bad. Ketchup, I'm scared for. Melon can be annoying, but not that bad. Concrete, if only I can find a good source of concrete and crystal, I should be good. Still, after After being done with the right ore of the previous layer, I don't think there's anything that can be worse than that. Yeah, but you have a job in school and sleeping needs. That's true. That's true. If only I didn't have to do such boring things like eating and sleeping and have a social life that requires me to go outside of my house. Could have been done with this one so much earlier. And I'm out of melon juice cans. Fantastic. Okay. Up. Let me just very quickly go to the... Where's it? There it is. Yeah, the getaway. Wait. There's not a vendor in here. Well, I messed up. Whoops. I forgot that the getaway in this layer doesn't have a vendor. Whoopsies. It's fine though. Wait, but there's a shop. There's a shop, isn't there? It's stuff shop, yeah. Okay, never mind. Just go buy some melon juice kits from the store if there's not a vendor in the getaway layer. See, right, worst layer than a 10 best layer. We have options to buy. It's like you don't have a Walmart, but you have a Costco. Not the end of the world. Costco, guys. Okay, hold up. Hold up just a second. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. It won't take long. I'll leave you with DK GMing for a bit. Whoops, sorry, I'm back. No man, this is why I go to the bathroom before starting stream, but this time I just kind of forgot. No Walmart? Target, no Target? Kmart, no Kmart? Serious? No, seriously? I don't know, man. Just have to go to 7-Eleven at that point. Or go to that, you know, that shady vendor in the back alley. Oh, come on, dude. Oh wow, 50,000. Yeah, I was really not expecting the Kong to be the most optimal transformation for the freaking Fractoniums. Data. Life is full of Bananza surprises. A lot of murder on this dance floor. Yeah, DK is killing it, literally. As long as DK doesn't kill the group, but the group is the only thing that must be kept alive all the way, both here and in Rhythm Heaven. You know, I remember I wanted to do a speedrun of Rhythm Heaven Fever when I first played it like 2 or 3 years ago. Like after I finished the game, after getting all the perfects, I was like, hey, it would be fun to do a speedrun of getting all the perfects, and it just never happened. It's one of those many things that I was like, it would be cool to do that, and I never did. Which one is favorite? The Wii one, the one with the dabba dabba dabba. Is that true? Yeah. One that I managed to buy from the Wii U eShop before it closed. I wish I could have gotten a physical copy, but man, they are really expensive. I also want to play the DS one. Yeah, the DS shop has been shut down for a while, and I need to both get a physical copy and also see where the frick my DS is, because my DS is nowhere to be found. But I will also like to buy a 3DS. You had the DS one, Spirit Needle. Oh, you had the DS one. I've only seen like gameplay videos of it, but the one that I really want to try out is the Lockstep one. Such a banger. The Moai one, because you know, Moais are always fun. There's also for the 3DS too, I think, that it's called Mega Mix. I think that was the last one. The last one they released before. But I'm not sure how much like people love it in comparison to the other titles. Because like from the title, I guess it's more like a compilation of past mini games from the past titles, kind of like WarioWare Gold or Mario Party the Top 100. I do have heard that Mario Party at Top 100 kinda sucks. Can't say why though, I haven't played it. But I do have been recently playing the second Mario Party. I played a bit of the first one, and a friend of mine wanted to like play online the second one. Oh my goodness, the controls are the controls in the minigames take some time to get used to. Speaking of physical games being pretty expensive, additionally controversial question coming. How do you feel about flashcards? Wait, whatever. What are flashcards again? I don't want to be thinking of the wrong thing. Are they like the boxes that instead of coming with a cartridge, they only come with like a download code? Or am I just thinking of a completely different thing? Am I doing? Is there? Extra legal game cartridges that you could put ROMs to play on auction. Oh, those ones. Yeah. Oh my god. I had two of those back in the day in my Nintendo DS. Yes. I had one with most of the games that were my childhood. Like I had one with Mario 64 DS, Super Princess Peach, Kirby Superstar Ultra, Pokemon Diamond, although I couldn't play that one as much. In Mario Kart DS, New Super Mario Bros. And Puzzle Bubble. And about how I feel about them, I think if it's like really difficult or expensive to get some like actual physical copies, I'm really fine with those. I mean, I personally think they are much better than like emulating them on like a computer, because you get the best of both worlds. You get to play on the original hardware that the game was intended for, or you also don't have to spend all your life savings and get an original copy. It's like a win-win of all ends. Let me some quality third-party goods. Me too. Oh, hi Papi, I didn't even notice you were here. Hello. I cannot imagine how the flashcards are gonna be like for the Switch 2 in like maybe 10 or 15 years? Maybe less. Are there flashcards for Switch 1 already? Getting started getting to play a game on Nintendo system is a pretty sweet deal. I know, I love it. Yeah, you wouldn't doubt it. Oh man, I honestly would like to buy like a 3DS with a chip. I remember even Sakurai himself explaining that about how easy it was to hack your 3DS. There's a lot of 3DS games that I would like to play, especially New Super Mario Bros. 2 and Mario 3D Land. Those are the only mainline Mario games that I haven't 100% completed yet. Well, not counting All Stars, of course. I want to save that one to do it on stream. The eShop is gone, how else are you supposed to play these games? Yeah, I mean there's a lot of exclusive like titles that never had a physical release. They were like exclusively on the eShop. I think one of them was a Dr. Mario game. Like I don't know if it was like Dr. Luigi. Was it Dr. Luigi? Or was it another one? Well, a game from the Dr. Mario series. It was I think either on the DS or the 3DS one. And since it was digital release only, there's no way to play it now. Yeah, it's archival at the very least. Yeah, Dr. Luigi, yeah, that was the one. I remember seeing it on the Nathaniel Bandy video. Yeah, it's good to have some games preserved so that they don't get lost forever. Oh, but yeah, speaking of Mario games, I recently also played the Super Mario Advance on the Switch Online. And man, I don't know, I really had a good time with it. I don't know if the controls are different from the original Mario 2. Because I remember when I first played Mario 2 like a few years ago, I had a much harder time with the controls. But playing with Mario Advance, it felt much smoother. I don't know, it could have been the fact that I played with Peach the whole game. So I'm like, why would you play as any other character that isn't Peach? Like, her floating move makes the whole game like 10 times easier. They may have used the advanced controls for the Virtual Console, I should hope so. I think they did it. Yeah, I haven't played Mario 2 recently, but the controls for Mario Advance, they felt really responsive. Really smooth all the way. And the ace coins that they added for each level was also a really nice bonus. I like that it actually encourages exploring a little bit instead of just making you rush to the end of the level. Very neat. After finishing the game, I unlocked the Yoshi challenge, which makes you having to search for 2 Yoshi eggs on every level. And for 2 that you have to do, like, to go in the subworld. And man, I haven't done that yet, but I'm definitely gonna use a guide for that because dude, I am not dropping a potion on every single screen of every level until I find all of the eggs. Like, ain't no way. Just really busting that. Yeah. Did you sell it on SNES? Did you sell it on Game Boy Advance? Like night and day, really? I haven't played. Well, I have played Yoshi's Island on the Switch Online, but I didn't make it past World 1 because I got way too overwhelmed of how much stuff you need to do to 100% the game. I have to play perfectly, not making sure the freaking baby Mario doesn't get taken for too long, and then the flowers and the red coins that most of the time you can't even tell that they're red coins. I'm gonna need a lot of patience before I can do that. See, these controls are more sleeper than Game Boy Advance? Yeah, I kind of assumed that they would refine the controls a bit in the years apart. It's also the Mario Advance that has the Mario World in it. I think it's Mario Advance 2 or 3, I cannot remember well. Yeah, that's also another one that I'm dreading a little to play. Even though it doesn't add any new content, now in the Mario Advance version, in order to get 100%, you need to get all the dragon coins in every level. Like, the dragon coins are in the original Mario World, they're just not a requirement for 100%. And I was glad because when I first played the original Mario World, I was like, man, I'm glad I don't have to. Oh, we're done with the Fructonium. Let's move on to the concrete then. But first, I need to buy more melon juice. Where's the shop again? Oh, right there. I was like, man, I'm really glad I don't have to get any of those coins for 100%. That's unfortunately not the case for the advanced version. Wait, what? Oh, I'm silly. I wasn't there. I loved the game when I was a kid, never 100% in it, but it was still fun. Yeah, I mean Mario World is always a good time. But the one that I really want to play really, really badly is the Mario Advance 4, which is a remake of Mario 3. I mean, I really like Mario 3, and I also think that the controls in there are way more refined than the 3DS version. But they also have the e-reader levels. You know, any level that has those secret star coins equivalent to collect, I will always love those. Thinking I should have waited. Wait, is this even the right way? I think this might not even be the right way. Ah, no it isn't. Whoopsies. Oh, might as well just teleport to the getaway. Mario All-Stars, I want to save that to do it on stream. And what other game is there? I also want to play Mario Party Advance, but they still haven't released it for the Switch Online, which is really sad. Hey look, an apple. We love these. And here is my concrete. There you go, buddy. I'm guessing those are not made of concrete. Oh, where did that guy come from? Oh, oops, I didn't even check how many cubic meters that concrete gave me. I'm gonna check it right here. Oops. Oh my goodness, I literally hit it twice. Oh man, we love apples in this game. So right now I am at 20,000. I'm at 23. Okay. Gonna be a slow grind, but we're getting there. No, what the frick? I want to hit that wall more, but it dies way too quickly. why is everyone here so freaking weak? Nope. Wrong way, DK. So doing all this and wait, I still have no idea where the freaking broom rock could be. At least I'm grinding some banana chips. Bananza bitcoins, as one may call them. Have to deal with freaking apple. I thought those days had been left behind with Ingot Isle, but nope. I messed up. What am I doing? We're already gonna get enough gold from this room. Sticky about the rock volume banana coin. No, I think if there's one character that will probably try to sell you Bitcoin, I think it will be Wario. With the garlic coin. Speaking of Wario, I cannot wait for the new WarioWare game that is definitely gonna use the Nintendo Switch 2 mouse controls. Yep, definitely. Because I legit still find unbelievable that the only first-party game that actually uses the mouse controls is that one basketball games with the dudes in wheelchairs. And I guess Mario Party, Jamboree, TV, but I like to pretend that doesn't exist. I still haven't bought the update, and I probably never will. Nope. They had to release the updated Mario Kart World recently. I like that Nintendo finally remembered that They can do that with their games. They can update them from time to time. DK is too kind and stupid. I pure hardware want to do something as awful as scripting. Oh, classic DK. Classic DK. I forgot to hit the R. Heart. Warrior have probably invented prediction betting. Yeah, definitely sounds like classic Warrior. But you know, speaking of WarioWare, New Wario Land when though? That's the one thing that I'm wondering. But you know, I guess at the very least, Wario is sort of a good developer. In their games, oh my gosh, why am I always forgetting to hit the freaking mark? Switch whatever is gonna be amazing, whatever and whenever it is, I'm sure it's gonna be. You know, I do want them to take their time to cook properly, not cook. Yeah, nobody knows when it's gonna be, where it's gonna be, or how it's gonna be, but it will definitely be worth the wait. I almost forgot to hit the freaking ARP again. Then I am trapped. Ooh, 50,000 concrete. Karuk will also be paper warriors, and that works too. Classic Crooked Warrior. My guy might just be the original Crooked Man. Actually, can I, like... I think waiting for that guy to drop might be faster than hitting with the arm. Although if I do that, I won't get enough gold when I go just for the apple, so it might actually not be as optimal as I thought. It's okay, we can figure stuff out on the way. No biggie, no biggie. Yeah, and I cannot go on. Dang it, why is the freaking wall always close? Dude. Okay. Okay, when should be time for me to shut up, stupid telephone. I said shut the freak up. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Are we good? That's that. It gives me acting up. My home telephone is ringing. I don't know why it's ringing. Like, dude, who even uses the home telephone in the Big 26? I should probably just unplug it, honestly. Whoever might be calling the numbers probably just scam calls. Hey, goody. But you need to continue the car extended warranty. Sure. Definitely. I don't even have a car, by the way. Okay, where's the freaking wire for the phone? I cannot be bothered enough to unplug it right now. I'm just gonna wait until later. Where is it? I think after this one, I'm just gonna go and check where the freaking rock might be. That's bothering. It's true enough that these scammers don't even care. Ah, classic scammers. Okay. Any tips on the Reddit post? Nope. Guess I'm just gonna have to explore it. Okay, probably not there. Okay, probably there. Maybe down here? Any boom rocks? Any boom rocks? Any boom rocks? Pretty please. Really? Oh, it's not here. I'll kill him through the one in the middle. Wait, I swear I just went. What? My sense of direction is non-existent. My goodness. Boom rocks? Oh, concrete. Oh my god. Can you... Okay, I forgot that I first need to hit the harp. And now I can go. Yeah, finding this boom rock is quite a journey. Are you kidding me? Why is the ARP on the other side, dude? Okay. Where's the freaking arm? Dude, my sense of direction, I swear. Okay, at least after this one, there's a harp on the other side. Dude, watch this not even be the freaking way. Any boom rocks? Yeah, boom rocks. Okay. One more path. Okay, let's check the third path. Why have the boom rocks not appeared? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Please. Oh my god. Is there any way to tell if there are boom rocks in here? No. It might be down below though. Now how do I go down below? No, there's already a hole here, I forgot. About below here. Oh. Found it. If I can stop activating them. Okay. Oops. I did not want to happen. Any more? I think this might be an OP. Okay, boom rock has been found. But I just need to make sure.
Should we teleport there?
Okay, I can just copy that, but I need to make sure to not make the others explode. As long as I can do that, we're golden. Freaking hard. Okay, where's the art? The harp, the harp. Oh, really? Okay. There it is. Okay. Can I do it while keeping a safe distance? Nope. This might take a hot minute. But we will eventually get there. Okay, so how are we doing? Engaging jab. Oh jeez, it's getting way too hot in here, my goodness. It might take a minute, but it's gonna take shorter than the Fractonium. Yo, 10,000 meters already? Then putting in the work. Oh, and you know, by the way, speaking of Pauline, Super Mario Titans coming to the Switch 2 next year for sure. With those very believable leaks. Totally not AI generated. Stolen models from Mario Odyssey. Man, I'm so excited for the superhero Mario game that's really real. Me too. It's gonna be such a freaking masterpiece. I mean, if the leakers correctly predicted that will be an Ocarina of Time remake, then definitely they must be right of the Super Mario Titans too, right? That's how it works. You know, it really, truly has been a minute since the last proper 3D Mario game. Yeah, crap aside, Mario kind of already is a superhero just with a bunch of different costumes and the idea is redundant, yeah. I mean, the Cape Feather technically is kind of like a superhero costume for him. Super Cape. But you know, those AI crab leaks, like the screenshots that have Mario wearing the Cape Feather, it did make me wonder how would the Cape Feather work in a 3D space. Because like a bunch of power-ups already got adapted to 3D, like the mushroom, the fire flower, the ice flower, even the Tanuki suit. And I guess the Hammer Bro suit from Mario 3, it's kind of the same as the Hammer Bro possession from Mario Odyssey. And what else? What else? Pretty sure there's another one, but I cannot remember right now. And that's why he's called Super Mario once he hit the mushroom, but then again, AI is enough for coming up with the original concepts. Yep. Classic AI. Man, speaking of AI generated stuff, like I think a couple weeks ago, it made the news that apparently someone was generating like thousands and thousands of fanfics of Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club giving birth. And it generated so many stories that it almost created like an anomaly in the AI algorithm. It's like, well, first of all, why would someone do that? And second of all, like, how many stories of the same prompt can an AI generate before it becomes like the exact same thing over and over? Because you know, Final Fantasy Freddy is kind of predicted AI storytelling with the with the storyteller, and they say that they were spending too much money on their creative team and coming up with the stories for the characters, so they can just create an AI that comes up with stories for the characters so that they can save up money. But of course, we already know that AI generated stories without human supervision, it doesn't end well. So yeah, FNAF calling out ChatGPT ahead of its time. That's horrifying, but it does what it takes to kill AI than for it. Yeah, this definitely always work out. And you know, people used to think that the Her movie used to be all fiction, but apparently, well, not apparently, definitely there's a lot of people out there that have already fallen in love with AIs. Which, oh boy, that's kind of depressing. Depressing and scary. Someone can bother to write it? I'm not gonna bother to read it. Yeah, exactly. Just human creativity just cannot be replaced like that, man. Ooh, 39,000. Oh man, why? It's getting way too freaking. I hate how when I turn on the AC, it gets like super cold when it's on, but then literally the instant I turn it off because it gets too cold, it instantly is boiling hot again. Also, really don't get why people invest so much time and effort into character AI chatbots when you could just go old school and write your own self-insert Mary Sue fanfic with them instead. I guess people don't really have the creativity to write a story for themselves, and it's like easier for them to like half write a story, like write a story, like part of it, and then let the AI write the other half. Like a co-op work between computer and human. Yeah, art is that people just don't bother writing their own fantasies anymore, man. What's going on? What has happened with the world? What happened to all those Wattpad teenagers? We need their talent now. What happened to being cringe but being free? Exactly. Being cringe but free, the best feeling in the world. I miss Vine. I remember thinking Vine was cringe back in the day. Oh, but I would have to bring those vines back. Those vines vibes. Yeah, TikTok will never be as good as Vine. in all honesty. And flesh, blood, and embarrassment, and I will then feel like some plagiarism machine. Still, the joy of writing garbage for me. We're not gonna let them take away the joy of creation from us. Oh, oh! And Vine was awesome. I know. Vine definitely didn't deserve to die like that. Title drop. Oh yeah. Something that was lacking on the Final Fantasy movie, by the way. They were this close, but not quite. I'm still not convinced that was a Final Fantasy movie. Dude, me neither. Like, like, even though I know nothing about Final Fantasy, like if someone just showed me that movie without revealing like the title, never in a million years I would have thought of it being a Final Fantasy movie. Just, one of those experimental early 2000s movie, but with much better animation. Oh, yeah, I guess. That paved the way for some actual Final Fantasy movies later on. Well, only Final Fantasy VII movies, but still. I have exactly one tiny plot bearing come with exactly one of the game apparently that warranted a title. Nice, classic Square Enix. And even the Mario 1993 movie had more to do with Mario, surprisingly. And really like to think in like an alternate universe where they actually released the sequel that they teased at the ending of the movie. But not in the form of a comic, like in an actual movie format. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure the movie would have done so much better just as a dystopian sci-fi punk aesthetic movie instead of being a Mario movie. You will die defending Mario 93. Definitely, in a tier list of bad movies, the Mario movie is definitely an easy S tier, for sure. And Slenderman is probably an F tier. Well, I don't know if an F tier or a D tier. I mean, it did have some cool effects. And the Slenderman, like the actual character, was pretty creepy. Everything else about the movie, though. It's at least fun. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good movie. when uh, when you see it properly. If you don't go see it expecting a bunch of Mario references left and right, like in the Mario Galaxy movie. Like, you're not gonna be pointing at your screen as much. But it's still a good movie to watch with friends and all. That little plumbing tip by using a screwdriver slash to tiny loosen a burning hot valve was very useful. I mean, giving actual plumbing advice in a Mario movie? And that's something not even Illumination did. Almost there. Hey, you know something else I'm expecting? I'm expecting Donkey Kong to get his own movie soon. You know that little cameo they had in the Mario Galaxy movie causing mischief in Brooklyn? I feel like that might be a little bit of a teaser for a DK movie. And maybe a Mario Land movie, you know, considering Daisy's gonna be in it. But I'm not sure. Because since Yoshi was teased at the end of the Mario Bros. Movie, everyone, including me, was like, oh, so the next movie is definitely gonna be Mario World. And then it wasn't, it was Super Mario Galaxy. But then at the end of the Mario Galaxy movie, Daisy shows up and I'm like, oh, so next movie might be Mario Land. But there's a big chance that it might just not be. Might either be, I don't know, Mario Odyssey? But Mario Galaxy had too many Odyssey references to like make a whole movie dedicated solely to Odyssey, so yep. I legit have zero clue. But Mega Man movie window? I wonder if they could get the rights to have a guy about people mistaking for King Kong. That would be cool though. I don't know about them actually getting the rights, but if they can, that would be really nice. Oh, and of course I'm also excited for Sonic 4. Releasing in... When is it releasing? I think it's like in less than a year, right? I'm so excited for that. But I'm definitely gonna wait to watch it with the squad. Because it would feel illegal to not do it. Sir Citizen says, oh no, he's back, it's King Kong. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely hope Nintendo can get the rights. Man, I thought King Kong was public domain. Like Mickey Mouse. The 4 is shaping up to be amazing just by a teaser alone. Oh man. The only thing that I'm hoping for is that, well, I don't know, I think it might be a little difficult. Like maybe surpass Sonic 3, because like Sonic 3 was like a pretty much a perfect video game movie. But even if it doesn't go beyond the Sonic 3, I know it's gonna be amazing regardless. I mean, Amy? And Metal Sonic. A lot of them. I do have the game with the best story, and that's saying something. So it's a very tough act to follow. Yeah. Man, speaking of best story, I still have a lot of Sonic games in my Steam library that I really need to get to playing. Not only that, but in the summer Steam sale, I also said screw it, and I also bought Sonic Mania. But with hindsight being what it is, I can see a lot of the other games fitting to this continuity quite nicely. Yeah, they can definitely make a lot of games feel like shape the story in a way that fits the continuity. Or, just make something original. Summer game sales. Yeah, I kind of went a little bit insane. I spent like almost $50 on games on Steam. Yeah, I definitely should be a little more responsible with my money, but oh boy, I just cannot help it sometimes. I didn't spend that much in each individual game. I only got games from my wish list that were like at most $3 or $4. So like I got a bunch of the games that were in my wish list, and while I was searching I also like explored a little bit, and I was like, this game seems interesting. I've heard good stuff about this game, and it's only like $1 or $2. Yeah, might as well get it too. Got the whole Danganronpa series. Been a fan of the series for a couple of years, but I have actually played the games myself. That's gonna be fun. Just like Undertale. I've been a fan of Undertale since 2016, but I only played the game for the first time in 2021. I spent actually $50 a few weeks ago. Oh. Not on games, I'm assuming. If you spend it on something that makes you happy, then it's a good investment, no matter what. Have jobs in mind, yeah, but that's why we work for in the first place. Oh, whoops. Ooh, almost there. I was one away. That's great. Okay, goodbye, Pauline. I won't need you anymore. Yeah, it was good. Oh, okay, nice. I made the wise decision to look at the Switch sub sales and wound up with 5 new to me games. Ooh, what games did you buy? Man, I really wish that the sales for first party Switch titles were like better. Cause like the most I've seen for like a mainline Mario game is like 30% off, and like, man, it's a good deal, but it's still really expensive. Like you're never gonna see first party Nintendo games get like 95% discount as you would see on Steam.
Should we teleport?
Oh, I've had Kirby and was it in the 3D game? I think Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I've had that game on my wish list since like 2022, I think. I mean, it has never gone on sale. Like, dude, the game really interests me, but not. It doesn't interest me to the point of paying full price for it. Like, you know what I mean. I already paid full price for Rhythm Heaven Groove. I cannot afford to buy games, like to buy as many Switch games as I can afford to buy Steam games. it's just not the same. Conquer is really putting up a fight with me, isn't it? Gotta show who's boss. I got called the Lamb, Dragon Ball Fighters, Chronicles of the Wolf, Howard's Legacy, and I have no mother name on screen. Oh. That one stopped me reading my text. I couldn't believe my eyes. I think I did see that game on sale on the Switch too. But whoops, I didn't buy it on Steam. Because for any indie games, I always prefer to play them on PC. I remember back in the day, on my Switch, my normal Switch, I used to play quite a lot of indie games. But you know, ever since getting my PC, I'm like, but I have a PC, so there's really no reason for me to play indie games on the Switch. The one could argue that the Switch 2 is almost as powerful as your average gaming PC. And there's also the advantage of, you know, getting able to play it anywhere, just playing laid down on your bed. But my biggest issue is that the Switch doesn't have freaking achievements. If it had achievements, maybe I would consider buying a lot more like third-party indie games. No, Nintendo for some reason just hates achievements. For like no reason. It's like when they're probably, so if they either they never add the achievements or they're gonna add it as an update and promote it as like something new and exciting. Never would have thought there would be an official release of that game on a Nintendo console. But the PlayStation 6 and Xbox Nexus Prism will compare powers to the Switch 2. Well, I mean, the PS5 seems to be powerful enough already to play GTA 6. That even Rockstar themselves had said that PS5 is definitely the best way to play GTA 6. You know, just not bothering to even hide the fact that Sony paid them to say that, but that aside, I think they're gonna be very powerful. On the Switch too, like when they announced the voice chat, it's like this incredible, brand new, exciting thing. Man, I definitely would have been excited for it like 15 years ago when Discord wasn't a thing. Ah, yes, GTA 6, another game that's totally really real. Man, I do wonder. Like at this point, I feel like it might become the next case of Cyberpunk. If GTA 6 isn't like the most perfect product ever conceived by humanity. Oops. What on earth is this? Hold up. What the hell? Okay. Someone sent a message to a group chat that hadn't been active since 2020. I think his account might have gotten hacked or something because it's like for a Mr. Beast contest. That was so random. It's too much interfere to just call your friends on a party line. Yeah, and I love how in the trailer they so proudly show that footage of like sharing your screen, and it looked like 5 frames per second. That was amazing. It's classic Nintendo. I don't think Cyberpunk 2077 $8 billion in development. Oh, 2 millions actually. I have a hard time like trying to fathom that a video game actually cost $2 billion to produce. I mean, I guess people really believe in Rockstar. Rockstar is a company that made Bully after all. Bully, run an experience. After we resurrected the group chat with this fantastic new opportunity, your car's extended warranty. Dude, it just keeps following me everywhere. The warranty of my non-existent car. I mean, wow, have we really? What the heck? I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Oh. Time does go by pretty quick when you're having fun. Did you break Mr. Apple? Not in one punch though. $2 billion could decimate war hunger, but yeah, video games. Man, you really need to see the follicles of every single character. Like, you need to see each individual freckle for optimal gaming experience. You don't understand. This is crucial for our players to properly enjoy the game. Dang it, not in one punch. Okay, sorry before you made dinner. And keep on Bananza truly makes time fly by. And, oh, already? Okay. Alright. Boomrock has been done, Concrete has been done, so yeah. Now the only one I have left is the apple. I am not excited for that. No, it's basically just like doing that aisle again. I remember that one taking me 7 freaking hours. I gotta see that 8K stubble and all demand. Of course. Man, like not even Until Dawn costed that much. That was a PS4 game, for goodness sake. Oops. Yeah, they're at the very least. I hope that the animations don't look weird. I don't know. Oh my goodness, really. In a lot of games that have like photorealistic characters, sometimes the movement it just feels kind of weird, kind of unnatural, if you catch my drift. 300,000 polygons per model, not including every individual hair strand. And that's in treatment for every NPC character too, by the way. But you know, those $2 billion, not enough to produce physical copies, nuh-uh. Too much work, too much work. I always hit the wrong number of times. Unrealistic movement with realistic models looks very uncanny. Oh, I know. I think my favorite like what do you call it? Like not art style, but I feel the one game that made like a perfect blend of human-looking characters while not also aiming to look like photorealistic was The Walking Dead, like the Telltale series. Like the proportions in the body, they all look kind of human-like, but the faces and the eyes and everything, they do have the cartoony style. The Walking Dead, another game that I really need to play. I didn't play past Season 2 back in the day. I do have it in my Steam library, I just haven't touched it yet. I really dislike this digital-only turn. Yup. And of course that announcement of Sony that they will not be producing any more games, any more physical games in a year. Yeah, that horribly backfired. Who would have seen that coming? Yeah, as a catch, pure realism leaves nowhere for style. Yeah, that's the problem. How can you have a distinct art style if all your characters, like, you aim them to be as human looking as possible? That's just boring, man, my goodness. I will always, any day of the week, prefer a cartoony style over photorealistic people. Why couldn't this freaking layer have a shifty platform for me to use? Like, why? I know semi-realism is a very vague term, but that works to our disadvantage because it gives them a lot more to work with. I know. Like, sometimes the art style is one of the things that most people remember about a game. It gives it a lot more personality. But if you... Oh my gosh. Did I hit it? Nope. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I'm very happy that once I'm finally done with this one, finally gonna be able to move on to my favorite layer. Also mighty burger layer. Even if it might be a pain. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what is that about the ketchup earlier? That it might be a pain to grind because there's only like a little bit of ketchup on some of the fries. I forgot that Pauline can copy the ketchup. Like just with the sand on the first layers, I can just copy the ketchup with Pauline and then made like a huge stack of ketchup. So it won't be that much of a problem. Don't remind me just forgetting that Pauline can do that. Yeah, and oh, photorealistic styles were very technically impressive, all blend together. Yep. On the very top of some fries, yeah, on the very top, like the very tip of some fries do have a little bit of ketchup on them. But I can only think of like very few spots that have them. You know, with Pauline's ability, that calm becomes no problem. Okay, my goodness, I'm sweating already. I hate this key. And we're not even the... I was thinking of any layer that could be like very hot, but I couldn't think of any. I mean, there's lava on the Radiance layer. You have one, then you have many, but first you need one. It's just how that goes in the Bananza field. Okay, so how am I doing on the apple? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be a while here. Thankfully, this is the only apple, or the only material I have left on this layer. I just checked the Reddit post, and thankfully there haven't been any new material finds. Like the last one was the sand discovery in the freezer layer on February. After that, thankfully, no more discoveries to ruin my perfect run. when looking at the max percent category for this game, I get curious to see if there were any max percent stuff for any other games, like Mario games. Well, I mean, technically, Bananza is not a Mario game per se, but apparently there is a max percent category for New Super Mario Bros. Wii. If you max out the score counter, you're getting 999999999. And I thought, that should be fun. Should be fun to waste my time on something like that. Can you imagine that? A Wii stream on the Big 26? Well, I mean, technically Wii stream, but it will actually be a Wii U stream, so I'm gonna be playing on the Wii U. Oh, dang it, I didn't remember that. Can we max? It will be max eventually. Especially if it's a Mario game, because I love the little mustache guy with all my heart. Oh my gosh, no. Hey, if you ask me if I prefer grinding golden strawberries on Celeste or grind for max score on New Super Mario Bros. Wii, take the silly flopper guy. At least maxing out scores in Mario doesn't break me emotionally. Golden Mirrors are wild infuriating. It's hard to top. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I find a game that can drive me even the half of insane that Celeste drives me. Not even Super Meat Boy. Okay, how much do we have? 908, okay. I think once I'm done reaching 10,000 cubic meters, I am gonna be ending the stream. So this is the only thing that I have left to do. Yeah, I still got all the materials. all the other materials. Not the only thing left is just definitely apple grinding. Good. Oh man, I do wonder if next stream I should continue with the grinding, with DK grinding, or with some more written heavy grinding. What could be better? Grinding that requires skill, or grinding that requires me to turn off my brain? Ooh, who knows, buddy? Okay, there we go. Grinding with a brain to recover from grinding with brain. Okay. Go apple. Good. Yeah, let me just save. And yeah, so that will be all for tonight. Man, I actually streamed for a little longer than I thought. We're gonna let Pauline sing for a while. So this was a little good brainless grinding to recover from the stress that the last Rhythm Heaven stream gave me. Yeah, 2 hours of just grinding materials non-stop. It was good, it was good. Good grinding session. For next stream, oh, we're obviously gonna be done with the apple on my own. Then either next stream on Rhythm Heaven gonna continue with finish the front side, or I might move on right away to the burger layer. whichever happens first. Yeah, if you stream, thank you for joining, Blue, as always. Yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye 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 bye. Take care. Good night.